I'm Lauren Caldwell. And I thought coming home to Denver after 3 years negotiating aid deals in conflict zones would feel like a victory lap. Instead, it started with a cream-colored envelope on my kitchen counter that simply read, Guest of Margaret Caldwell. No name. No we miss you. Just that. The Spring Legacy Gala at the Brown Palace was the event of the season, black ties, mountain views, and checks that changed lives. I'd wired my own 6-figure donation to the Global Literacy Fund months earlier, asking for anonymity so the money could reach kids without my title attached. I showed up in a simple black gown, ready to celebrate the cause. They sat me at table 16 right by the service door. Folding chair. Linen that didn't reach the floor. Place card in cheap beige. Maintenance coordinator Lauren. My mother, Margaret, raised her glass during her welcome toast and smiled right at me. Our youngest has always been so good at keeping things tidy. Just like a janitor, really always punctual, always behind the scenes. The room laughed. My sister Brooke, in platinum host pearls, clinked glasses with donors and later accepted applause for her $100,000 gift that would fund classrooms in rural Colorado and overseas. I sat there tasting metal. Not because the words hurt most, but because they were calculated. Years of cropped photos, forgotten birthdays, and what does Lauren do again? Had led to this moment. Legally claiming someone else's donation on public records and tax filings is wire fraud and false statements to a 501c3. I could have ended it right there with a single call to the Colorado Attorney General. But that wouldn't have been family. That would have been war. Instead, I stood quietly when the governor, Harlan Reed, entered late. He scanned the room, spotted me, and walked straight to my table. Madam Undersecretary, he said loud enough for the chandeliers to catch it. Colorado is proud of the ceasefires you helped broker and the schools your personal funds built. Thank you for your service. The room froze. Brooke's smile cracked. Mom's hand tightened on her pearls. Later, on the terrace overlooking the city lights, they found me. Margaret's voice shook for the first time in decades. We were scared you'd outgrow us. Brooke wiped tears. I wanted to matter too. Dad stood behind them, silent but nodding. The man who once paid my law school but never my applause. I didn't yell. I showed them the bank receipt and the State Department thank you letter on my phone. This wasn't about credit, I said. It was about kids reading. But erasing me? That stops tonight. No lawsuits. No headlines. Just truth on the table between us. We didn't hug that night, but we talked until the mountains turned pink. The lesson I carried home was simple. Family isn't the people who never hurt you. It's the ones you choose to stop hurting back. Blood doesn't give you permission to disappear someone. It gives you the responsibility to see them fully. 2 weeks later, the charity corrected every record. Brooke volunteered at the literacy center I funded. Mom sent me a text with no event attached. Just proud of you, Lauren. Small steps. Real ones. If you've ever been the one they tried to erase, know this. Sometimes the loudest correction isn't a shout. It's a calm voice that finally says, I'm still here, and so is my love.